Alright, let's do the attack. So, okay, good. Got the Lucio to maneuver. Zarya, okay. Yeah, I mean, let's see what happens. The Reaper against the Roadhog I like. Widow depends on positioning, because you're going to be totally by yourself, so the Echo could... I mean, the smarter thing is for the Echo to push you, to be honest. From angles. I need to turn off the stupid game chat, anyway. So yeah, let's see what happens. Straight to clear off the high ground. Good. I like it. Yeah. Of course you can dodge those. Widow creating the crossfire. See, this is good. I like this crossfire. But yeah, they have one too, so... Good pressure from Lucio. Yeah, because you have to back off, and from Arrow as well. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. Really good. So you know where he is, you're looking for him. But, yeah, nice. You could have been a little bit further back though, dude. Remember, you really want to play into your range. And not into hers. Ooh. The hell? Holy shit, what the hell is that? Oh my god. What is that, an Ana dart? Jesus. Kids game, everyone. Anyway, great. So you're up one. You're up one. And the cool thing about playing against an Orisa like this is a stationary... Once she's placed her shield, you could speed round onto it, you know, from a different angle, and then that shield is completely useless. But I mean, yeah, you can take a more direct approach. You have the numbers, but you've exposed your back to an Ana, so you could get naded here. Well, they got pulled back, so you got saved by the enemy Orisa. This is good. It bears to pressure the Ana because they are split. Actually, you know what? Honestly, I really think you were actually saved by this Orisa, because that kind of pushing like that, with your back exposed to the Ana and everything, could have gone really poorly. And just allowing someone or two people or whatever to push these guys whilst you prevent them from doing anything is actually the smarter play than to rush them and have one put, like, the timing would have to be perfect. Anyway. Yeah, nice. So the Ana's dead, so that's great. And now you're in a power position. Excellent, well done. And because they're in the Roadhog, they can't do fuck all about you. So all gravy. Looks like you should take this quite easily. Yep. That's it. Now you've got to move in, yeah, because the Reaper's there. Yeah. And just watch out with the up. You see, he has to walk all the way up to get you. Easy sleep. That's a shame, because that could have been communicated. With the nade, yes. Excellent. Be careful about going there too close. Brilliant. Fantastic. Get up and push this kill. Get up and push this kill. Everyone except Ana. Everyone except Ana. You shouldn't be on heal. Speed. Speed, speed, speed. Speed. Yes. Get him over there. No. Speed. What are you doing? No. Okay. If you haven't got your support, you shouldn't be here, really. You could do this from safety. Go into the room. Go into the room. But I mean, if you get echoed sticky, you should be able to dodge it, to be honest. Never mind. Yeah. I mean, but you should have a shield. There's literally no reason. And to be honest, I wouldn't have been on the low ground anyway. Walk up and take the fucking high ground. You could have grappled up here. Remember, high grounds. In this instance... Right, so they've switched up their comp, okay? And we haven't switched ours. We got the Ashe instead of the Widow, which... don't know why, to be honest. It was fine. If anything, you look at this, no. We want that McCree, and we want a Diva. Right now. Right now. Yeah, barely, you know, you're just halfway to a grav. Throw that away. get a diva. They have a Roadhog and a Reaper. You're relying on a Boop and a Sleep. But you also need the Sleep for the Roadhog. Plus, they have the Echo and the Reaper. Like, this is like one of those things. You cannot be a Widow Ashe 2-trick. You need to be able to play McCree. And in this instance, you should be playing McCree. Right, just go back, switch. And like I said, also we should be looking at this and we should be getting a diva. 100%. And there's no excuse because Myth is, I probably think even his diva is better than his Zarya. So, yeah, we want this right now. You could even be doing that whilst the cart is pushing around to the bottom corner and then just retreat until, you know, push the cart to the bottom corner, run back, retreat, wait for the other people and then take high grounds. And the diva can be the one pushing the cart and then flying up to join the others. So obviously that's not happening. So let's see what happens. Okay, this is just a bit ambitious. And there's a fuck of a lot of damage and you have no mitigation because you don't have a diva. You got just the odd random bubble. So, yeah. And the nade was unlucky. I don't know if it was intended. But again, really, this is this thing. You have a Lucio who's kind of being a bit weird. I know we've talked about it when I've been there, but when there's a Roadhog on the enemy team, none of your nades should be heal nades. They should all be anti-nades. They should all be creating pressure on the enemy team. Or just every single one. So this is dead. This is the last fight. So now you do have Lucio and she is speeding. So keep speeding. This is not far away enough. This is comp. This is comp mentality. You should be all the way back. Because, yeah, I mean, these are stagger kills that shouldn't happen. It's a bit risky, Myth. Just go back with the team. I mean, you're not going to achieve anything over there. Alright, so yes, you need to clear the high ground. I like this. Not best bubble usage, but yeah, anyway. Right, we're regrouped. We haven't switched, which I still don't like. But they're forward, so maybe an early grab. And again, the thing is, this needs to be just said to whoever's going to be playing Zarya. If we are playing a Zarya into a Roadhog, no bubbles for charge, no bubbles for Reinhardt or anything. You save every single one of those bubbles for a hook. Or for an instance like this. But this is again why Diva is infinitely better than Zarya against a Roadhog Reaper. So I think this is probably lost. That's a huge anti and a great ult. So you should probably have this. Nice, very well done. Miscommunication. Did you not have Wraith? Yeah. I very much like that. That's great. Well done. Get boot back. Wow, dude. Come on. If you look at how much health he has, you have Wraith. That's just a big error on your part. I mean, you'd say it doesn't matter that much because we killed everyone, but just wait for reinforcements. Stay in Wraith. Ask for healing. Wait till the Wraith runs out. Ask for support against the Reaper. That's just arrogance. And you paid for it. Hopefully that doesn't mean anything. Good. So again, you really want the high ground. You don't want to give it to them. So this would be an instance of someone stays on point and everyone else runs and takes the high ground. Everyone, Zari included, you know, shooting down your grenades from high ground. See, this is good. To be honest, in this instance, because you don't have the Diva, the person who sits on the payload is the Lucio, because the Lucio can easily wall climb up. But that slows your ability to get up to the high ground. So, it's just not optimal. It's not optimal. Why did you drop? You should have just stayed up there. I don't understand. You haven't lost any health, really. And you had like 1 bar off. From that range, you can still get headshot by anyone. But I mean, do you see this? High grounds, man. High grounds. They can just flank you so fucking easily. It's crazy. And you don't have the panic. Don't have Matrix. Frustrates me so much when people don't play the big counter to Reaper. Because now, look, you're getting split. Olive, I'm not sure what you're doing there. You want to kind of be with the Reinhardt, with your team. Because like right there, he drops down, you boop him back over there. Now, nice sleep. Reaper's still literally inside your faces, and he dropped down behind, so this is all really bad. But of course, if the Lucio had been here to boop him back, it wouldn't have been so bad. But they've committed an ult. They've committed window. What are you going to do? This would be a good instance of, like, window is a fuck of a lot of damage, right? Again, just the positioning. Like, you are not running a proper brawl. You are not running a proper brawl. And you have the inferior tank versus the Reaper. Why are you here? If anyone, those roles should have been switched. The Ana should have been way back here. The Lucio should have been up there. But I still wouldn't have suggested that because, you know, you haven't had the high ground. So the positioning is really bad. And you are... And imagine if we were actually playing the hero we should be playing, then he is under super pressure. He can't ult until he sees you waste your flashbang. Anyway, let's see what happens. But what I would say to do here is immediately counter this with a beat and then speed through it. Beat and hold speed and amp. But he just dies to the damage. So, I mean, like, that was instant. That was instant. Who woke him up? So, I mean, yeah, they've invested the ult. In fact, do you know what? Right here, I would be like, okay, you've just used amp, actually. But I would immediately switch to speed. The fact that you've just lost him... Oh, I mean, okay, yeah, so you're dead. Never mind. That's not why I'm talking. I should have checked first. But yeah, you guys are dead. Everyone's dead. You guys need to kill yourselves straight away. You're down 3. Yeah, this should not be a running away. There's no way you're going to run away. They have Valk and everything. This should be an instant die. And these guys are smart. You know, they are smart. They're aggressive. The right people are aggressive. I mean, you've got some people who are really, really hanging back. But they know they have time. That was a waste. Yeah, I really think your Diva's better. They came together. You got. I mean, the worst is from Myth and Bez. Hanzo died pretty quickly, but not really that fast. He could have died faster. But yeah, the main fault here lies with Myth and Bez. You should have died instantly. But running in to try and help them when they're low and they have, you know, they don't have any utility. They don't have any. You guys are fucked here. You guys are dead. And now this is even worse, I guess. Even worse. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't kill you as well, to be honest. Yeah. Poor. basic things, die straight away. Don't run away. You lost. Just die. If you had the Lucio, maybe, but... See, now you've been forced to do what you should have done in the first place. So, I mean, this, if you... I think you said you lose this. And to be honest, I have no idea how. You had a really great first attack. You got first point in the first fight. So you lose... You had 5 minutes to take second point. So yeah, this is a pretty egregious throw. And we're still running this bullshit. Kind of makes me quite angry. So I'm sorry I'm getting a bit aggressive about it. But you are still running these two stupid heroes. With the Ashe and the Zarya. You want the stun so the Reaper can't do stupid shit and get away with it. You also want the Matrix so that if the stun fails, it just gets denied. Plus you can still do the same things of denying hooks. And they were running an Ana before, they're not now, but it also has the added value of course, if you're good enough, you can eat those nades and sleeps and all that sort of business, and fire strikes and, you know, flashbangs, the list goes on. Again, it's an early, useless bubble. That's worrying. So, I mean, kind of... Is it a bit of an early nano? They just run away from you. And now they've got this kind of thing. So, again, you guys should be on the high ground and you should not drop. What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, you're lucky because there's a Reaper behind you, but you did have like 3 other people up there. So we threw... Where the hell did the grav go? 3 ults. Wasted. It's just early. And the Lucian's not with the Ryan to get him in there faster. I don't... You're just doing different things. Like... Why did you drop this side? What's Bez doing? Are you even aware of this Reaper? Has Hanzo called it? Like... You walked up and took high ground. And then just gave it away. For no reason. So you grab, but there's no follow-up because it wasn't communicated. Or if it was, like, it just... Everyone else has turned around, like... Yeah, this is just some really, really bad fights. It's never a really good idea to charge a Reaper ulting if your team might die. So yeah, 3 ults, completely wasted and lost fight. Now, this is the same instance. Please, go and kill yourselves. You do not have the Lucio to speed out. And yes, they have 2 down, but... I mean, this is just drawing it out and wasting time again. Why are you going inside the room? Yes, good, Hanzo. Finally. Why can't you just pick the right fucking hero? Sorry, again, for getting irritated. They have a McCree dude. They have a Baptiste dude. You have no heal. You are unsupported. Farah is just outright a stupid choice. Thank you, we finally got the diva. Take the high ground. It wasn't the wrong idea, you just did the wrong thing. But it's the same as the nano. You're trying to force the issue, but like they have the power position, and unlike you guys, they're not being stupid. Okay, Red Haze is being stupid. They're keeping this high ground for the most part. He should have stayed up. Okay, they're not. They're almost as stupid as you. Nice. If you ate some of that, that was great. But again, what is this? What is this? You're with your Rhine, but your Rhine is just this. What? Yeah, it's not a surprise. You have your back to a Reinhardt. Yep.
60 seconds.
You should be dying. You should be dying. Yeah, but don't just stand there. Go for a squishy. You're ensuring. They should have staggered you for way longer. They are incredibly stupid. But also so are you. You have to force the issue. Go for the Mercy. Go for the McCree. Shoot them. Shoot them, shoot them, shoot them. Force them to kill you. What are you doing? Honestly, what are you doing? Man, look at her ass. Oh, miss. Oh my god, that's freaking hilarious. But this isn't going to go well, is it? You're going to try some stupid shit with the remake. Again. So good, you actually went the high ground this time. It's like... Yeah, but they have a McCree. You should know that this is a stupid idea. They have a McCree who can just stun you.
10 seconds.
Yep. And they have a hog who can hook you. Instantly 5v6. Amazing. That's... okay, I mean, I'd say that's worth. But risky. I mean, they've wasted their Immor. Why have they put Immor down? What? Yeah, that's a waste. Oh, it's just mystery heroes here, Hanzo. The hell are you playing Hanzo for now?
Oh, you look tired.
And you, I mean, this should just be flashbanged and dead. What? Oh my god. Kind of silent, you know. Yeah. Where were, like, what? Oh dear. Oh, you just walked back into it. Oh god. Yep. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, 5 minutes. That is egregious that you didn't win that sooner. You did have the right idea in taking the high ground, but then didn't several times. This whole dropping off high grounds constantly without getting the advantage. The whole point of the high ground is to give you an advantage. You get, you know, height advantage, so it's easier to headshot. You get peek advantage. You can peek. You can retreat to cover. They are in the open. Wait for the pick. Wait for the pick. Otherwise, it was pointless you going up there in the first place. Play the right heroes, please. It's just unforgivable. And if you don't want to play McCree, Bears can play McCree. The Diva switch should have come way, 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 way sooner. Before you even got the first grab, you got 47% when you should have switched. The Lucio's good. There's no need to switch to Mercy. Yeah. Yeah. Positioning things mainly. Arrow, there's a lot. There's a lot. I mean, the main one is just why are you putting yourself in these really bad positions like the one over there when you could have been on the high ground. And then in general, you're just giving up high grounds for no apparent reason. No apparent reason. You know, if you can't heal your team, tell them to stand where you want them to stand. You know, but that wasn't the case. In every instance that I pointed it out, you could have healed them. What else? You know, basic things. If you lose the team fight, you know, 2 of them even. If 2 of you are down, unless you're going to invest and you think it's winnable, it's worth just dying, and die fast. Don't just walk up to them and wave. Walk up to them and try and kill them. Force the issue. Alright, this has gone on long enough. I'm going to check out one of the others. Alright. Plenty to learn from. But yeah, a shame this did not go your way. But you can quite clearly see why. They are not an amazing team. They fuck up loads. But one thing they are quite good at is being aggressive and chasing down kills together. Together. You know, like that thing when you were pushing after winning first point. There's literally no reason for any of you to be on point except the Ana in that instance. Once you get round to here and you want to take high ground, then you want the Ana with you and you want the person who can get to high ground quickly, which would be the Lucio. Or if you have the correct tank hero, which is the Diva would be the one to do that. Anyway, there you go. Moving on.